Big problem in our industry today.
Yeah.
Ego. From the big artist go straight down to the little artist.
Yeah.
Seetyah. If you haven't already done so, follow us on Instagram. Remember to give this video a like. To be a part of the Seetyah squad, subscribe and hit that post notification bell so you will get our latest video updates.
I migrated at age 11, grew up in Miami.
Okay.
You know what I mean? From Portland.
Shout outs.
And then from there, I always wanted to do music.
Wait, is it Portland?
Portland.
Like Port Antonio, my place?
Jamaica, Portland.
That's
you know what I mean? Because my mother had migrated and then we have to move down here from Kingston. Living with my father, my brother, then we migrated in about 85.
Yeah.
Went to Miami, school, you know what I mean? Of the whole culture of the county coming up, and then I used to play like American football, high school football.
Ah, you was a baller!
Yeah.
Okay.
But I couldn't manage that no more. I just have a passion for music, and then I come back to Jamaica and dumb myself down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean by that. But could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
When you say dumb yourself down, could you explain what you mean by that?
Well, when I said dumb myself down, I have to sleep on a couch, my auntie couch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just to get a space to do music.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's jungle.
Yes.
Isn't it?
From Miami, from being on the football field, bright sun, big house, big yard, big field.
I've come down and suffer for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you need to get $1,000 back in the days, if you feel like enough cars, I can use 5 bills for my gas. And you know what I mean? It's a life for me, it's a journey.
Yeah.
And my mother would say, Ricky, you sure you're alright? Come back home, I don't want you stuck up there. 5 years citizenship. One time I don't want that pressure like that. You know what I mean? But we get the party done. And then it's a journey for me now, and then trust me, you know I tell you like, when we go to Miami and forward back, my brother named Bud Spencer give me a chain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when he give me a chain, we go Liberty Market. If you familiar with Miami, you know, Liberty Market, that's at 79 and 27 Avenue. And then I go to a flea market and I go some boom, so I say, I want a pendant for that chain, I just want a dog with some bling on it.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy the dog, I'm going to come back to Jamaica, Duvante from Tonto Metro and Duvante from Shack and I say, oh, that Blingdawg.
Oh, so that's how that happened.
And that's how the name happened. But they are most of me. The whole of shocking voice, the whole Blingdawg, that the name sound kind of harsh at the time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just play in it, and you know what I mean? And they say, yo, me I work with it. I'm gonna know we have a show a cactus.
Yeah.
Oh,
cactus, old memories, bring it back, bring it back.
A shocking voice show. I'm gonna know. I used to like be one of the younger artists in shocking voice. We always start to show them.
Yeah.
And then when them call me on, I don't know where it come from, Nicky Z, but I just find myself say, Ricky Rudy, hey, hey, and the time I'm a big and fat and being here upon my face, and you know what I mean, and trust me, the adrenaline at the club at night, and from then, is no looking back.
It's just been straight up?
Just straight up, yeah. So it's a journey with it ups and downs, but we still hold my focus as a person, and as life goes on, I'm still trying to be a better person as life goes on, because like me I tell you, if you plant a tree and it don't grow, it's dead.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
That's right, because a tree can always regrow as long as the soil is there.
Just believe what me I tell you.
Yeah.
And so that's me. I just always have a mission, and everybody in life should have a goal or a mission with them set, and then a positive mission though, not a negative one.
Amen.
You know what I mean? And then just move forward. So that's part of my journey. Yeah.
How you connected with Bounty Killer, this alliance thing, because you're like one of the original founding members for sure.
Yes,
so
me,
let's
Wayne
talk
Marshall,
about
and
that.
Bounty Killer really found alliance, the original member that really found alliance. Alright. Oh, I met with Bounty Killer now. I was in Miami. I always want to go in the music industry. Dukes Ranks and Beaker Bailey. I have a friend up there named Patrick Lee. They know Dukes Ranks and Beaker Bailey. So they introduced me to Dukes Ranks and Beaker Bailey at the time. Fiction had a show in Miami at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And them linked me. And we go over there, we link Bounty Killer, and them carry Bounty Killer, and man, not Bounty Killer rope. The first thing Bounty Killer said, and mercy. I would have tell a lie, you know, from me killer, it just had straight connect.
Yeah.
And the whole weekend, cause that time, Beenieman had a rivalry. Right. And he didn't want to stay in the same hotel where Beenieman them staying at. So it was closer up north.
Right.
You know what I mean? And from link with him, me and him part for one whole weekend, one whole week. And at the time, I was at school. You see me? So he said, yo, I'm going to go to Jamaica tomorrow. So I tell him I have school in the morning, and give me number in Jamaica and say to link him. And in a note, me and Killer talk on the phone more time for like a hours. You know what I mean? And that's the connect. I'm telling you, so in graduate school, I forward to Jamaica because I want to do DJ and stuff to come. And it's so ironic through Dukes Ranks and Beaky Bailey me apart, man, for shocking vibes. You know what I mean?
These are names Beto Bailey, like these are names that you don't hear that.
Dukes Ranks, I think the DJ was saying, when wifey come out, them bush to the bone, you know what I mean? So big up Dukes Ranks and Beaky Bailey.
Yeah.
Waterford. So you don't know, that's when they connect make and shocking vibes and still have a link with Killer regardless of what. You know what I mean? But I don't get involved in Beenieman and Killer thing. You know what I mean? Because Beenieman support me and Killer support me. So it's just one
That's
thing.
the thing I love about you. That's the thing I love about you because, I mean, even when the beefs are really real internally, even if they're not really real internally, the fans can grasp on and the fans can develop their own animosity to friends who might not agree with who they like. Just like you're seeing in the election, you know?
Yes, definitely.
Right. So, I mean, it's nice to see when an artist who is involved with one side can show that, yeah, we can be neutral. It can be about music.
But in that process, enough people try to mash up that at the same time and carry
of course,
news.
that's what I mean.
Right. And carry news to Beanie. But guess what? You see, from them know you're real.
Yeah.
From you have somebody you know you're real and you know what to expect of them.
Yeah.
You're not even really going to think that way.
Right.
You know what I mean? And big up Bounty Killer, big up Beenieman. Because guess what? Beenieman made me get my first #1 in a music.
Which
Circumstance.
one was that?
I'm a bad man and I don't. You see me?
Yeah.
You don't know. It's a journey, Nicky Z, and you just have to just keep focused and just believe in a way I do.
Yeah, definitely. And also, speaking of believing in what you're doing, you definitely believed in yourself crazy heavy. Unlike a lot of other artists that I see that get involved in the alliance and then they don't get that big buzz, so they feel like it's Bounty's fault that their buzz didn't happen.
Me? No, man. Killer don't. Alright. Even though Killer doesn't
you know what I'm talking about.
Okay. You know, but he would tell her that enough time him say to me, he's like, Bling, enough things I'm do for enough people, I'm gonna do it for you.
Yeah.
Ask me if you think I lie, me I tell you. But at the end of the day, for me and all my mentality and my mind is, me just want it in a me just want in our circle. You see me? Me just want in our circle. And you see what me in our circle now, me can navigate my mind for myself and using that circle as a platform. From me, Lions are the one of the best thing we ever farm in the music for me. You know what I mean? And guess what? I will never diss alliance. You see me? And I'll always be alliance, no care what entity it is, because that's the root. You know what I mean?
The root for the tree.
The root, but and guess what? I'm one big man, but I'm Killer, I'm one big man. BJ, I'm one big man. Marshall, I'm one big man as it goes on. With every other artist, I'm one big man, but yet still, we are a music family. We can't even watch where go on or that. We still is a music family. When the smoke clear, we still as one. Alright. How nice it would be if it say, yo, Alliance reunite and every alliance have a stage show.
We need that tour to happen. Can we make that tour happen? Everybody needs that. We need I need to visit the tour.
You know what I mean? And that's the one thing with the music industry is if we just unite, so it can be a bigger picture more than what we see.
Now speaking of that, there's a lot of young artists that come out in groups and you see here and there they just break up, boof, gone, or somebody do a combination of a song and right when the song is at the height and they need to perform it, everybody's arguing about who's supposed to get what money and it never works. So we constantly see this cycle. So to all the young artists that are coming up that are within groups and teams, when they get into disagreements, how can you help them communicate better than just to say, oh, I'm about to not work with him and the ego part?
That's a big problem in our industry today. Ego. From the big artists go straight down to the little artists. And I get caught up in that sometimes as well, so I'm not even going to exclude myself. You know what I mean? And if we want betterment of our music, that's what we have to do. You know what I mean? Because even with the one drop thing, what I'm doing, it's like I do dancehall, I do all kind of music, I do girl song, I do bad man song, I do all kind of song, but it's time for the mind where you don't know and the growth where you reach. There's no way it have allowed me for DJ certain things where beneath the growth of me they know. You know what I mean? So I just this of me there. And this is what I really want to say to them. I really say. Enough people complain and say, oh, where the music is, or where the music there, and the music. And enough time you see, a lot of people promote some things where they have no essential or no vibrant or nothing to push the music further. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people like gimmicks. You see me? So them do that energy there and post the gimmicks them and then know the real music for them to post and I get the energy then later on them cuss and say, oh music this and that. Come on man. It's a collective energy from everybody. You know what I mean? If you love music, it's a collective energy from everybody. It no matter. You see me? So just do the little good way you can do and then come back around 360s, right?
As the people, if verses would have been so nice if people didn't see the unity between Bonti and Beanie.
Look at that. Look at that. So that will show us that our culture and our music, it have a big space in our world, as small as how Jamaica is.
Well, I'll tell you this, Blingdawg, including the fact that reggae itself has increased in streams almost 20% since the beginning of the pandemic. It's even probably higher at this point right now. So it just goes to show you when people are in pain, when people want to feel free or get away from any kind of mental type of trauma, the first genre that really reaches out to the broad masses is reggae music.
Yeah,
it's
because
not deniable.
What it is reggae music is a spiritual kind of vibes, you know what I mean? We uplift you when you're down. You know what I mean? And that's what a gift that the Most High give us, where nobody can take that from it. It have a way of to purge out itself. It have a way of, like, it come like the sea. You know what I mean? That's how our music is. You know what I mean? So you have to just do the right thing, and it will just lead you at the right place. And sometimes it's not about the hype and the bag of excitement and something. Sometimes you just make sure you just reach, and it's slow, but it's sure.
All right, and on that note, let them know your social media.
Oh, Blingdawg official. You know what I mean?
I know your wife is probably watching, so I ain't gonna ask to show off your six-pack. I'm just gonna let them go to your Instagram. Cause I saw the before and after you posted the other day. No, but seriously, Blingdawg, you've done a big transformation. When your career first started back in the days from Ricky Rudy, you did not have a six-pack going on. When did that transformation take place, and why did you decide to go so hard as far as health goes?
Well, it's a lifestyle for me, you know what I mean? And you just try to go to a point, and then when you reach to that point, you just feel like, you know what I mean, you could go more.
You can do more.
Yeah, and all my life I've been overweight.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Does it run in your family?
Yeah, both sides. I have big bones on both sides, so you know what I mean?
Everybody
don't have the luxury to eat whatever food they want to eat or have a good metabolism that burn off, cause then again too, my brother like eat more than me and he don't gain no weight.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah, I'm your brother. My sister is you.
Yeah, that kind of thing. But you don't know, from my link up with Pride, it's a different life transformation for me. It's a journey, and what workout do for me, it helped me nurture and push my talent to a different level.
Yeah.
Workout helped me with music and my whole life.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's not just the only workout alone. It gives me discipline in all areas of my life when I needed it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No sugar, no flour, no rice, no fried food for 40 days and workout. You know what I mean? Not even fruits.
Not even
fruits.
Wait, not even a mango?
No, that's too much sugar.
Stop playing.
No, that's too much sugar.
Listen, sugar me up with the mango.
No. Nikki Z.
That's a banana.
Nikki Z. No, you're mad. Nikki Z. Eat healthy and eat lose weight is two different kind of way where you consume.
I know.
So it's a sacrifice where you have to take. Just like I tell a friend a while ago, I said, foods come like fast food now. Depends on the
a lot of them do. Right, yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? So you don't know. It's all in the mind and depends on where you want to achieve and which part you want to go.
I heard that. Alright, Blingdawg, it was an honor and a pleasure. Keep going, keep sending us the music. We hope to have you back on the
Definitely,
show.
and next year, early, my album is gonna drop. Next year.
Yes.
January, Elevate. And the second single is coming out probably November, early November, featuring Christopher Martin.
You know I'm gonna have to hear a piece of that.
Produced
before you go, right?
by Junior Gang. You know what I mean?
You know I gotta hear a piece of that before you go.
So that is fire. So look out for the video coming out soon. So let's big up Creative Titans. You know what I mean? Big up Easy, big up Ran, big up Buster, big up the whole family. You know what I mean? And big up my family them all about. All over the world. Friends and fans. That was UK. Me no fool fi drink no liquor and go pass out, yo. Only ones if you have them stone in a glass house, yo. Watch the words them way you use up Vans and so cock, yo. Every action be reaction, yeah, the road cross, yo. Criminal seeking stardom, so the face mask low. Every human hustle different virtuous now show. Body part expose the norm, where should I go? Medical marijuana ease the pain, so I grow. If the conversation toxic, just let it right go. Lately too much heroes, so the villains them are right slow.
Yo! Blingdawg is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Man. Just look out for it.
Yeah, definitely.